Alright, enter Night Vision HQ. Alright, okay, so last few videos you would have seen that I have removed the boxes from behind the figures. I don't like it, I miss the boxes, so I'm going to put them back. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do about this wall, because this wall kind of works. Well, not so much here, they need their boxes again, but the Myers collection looks pretty good up here on the top shelf. All in a row. And obviously my Michael Myers collection, like 90-95% of it doesn't have a box because it's custom figures, so that's what kind of throws things off. Everything has a box apart from the custom figures, so I'll see what to do about that. But this wall needs a bit of a rejig, but this wall in particular needs the boxes back again, so I got them all out of the loft. Here you go, look at that. That's a lot of boxes. That's a lot of box action right there. So, just before I put everything back to normal, I thought I'd just show you how sparse and bare and ugly. I know some of you like it, but I mean, I'm glad I tried it. Now I know. Man, Catwoman looks good. Forget about that. Look at that. God damn. That's a beautiful piece right there. That's like a custom kit bash kind of jobby. The outfit made by Gwyneth on Facebook, replication of the Adam Hughes Catwoman catsuit. Absolutely nailed that. It's so good. On a Firestone body, repainted, rehead, sideshow head, all kinds of awesomeness went into making that look as good as it does. Seen some people lately doing mods on their Arkham City Batman by Hot Toys, getting those arms nice and flat to his sides, like here. The Jackson cape. That thing, man, that's one of my favorite Batman figures. Since I did that mod, it has just elevated that piece to a whole other level. So once the boxes come back here, stuff like this, you know, that's not going to work anymore, because you need to give them space, because the box will go behind, a little bit of space, another box, a little bit of space, another box. So I had this little thing going on for just a couple of days here, where you had like the appropriate Catwoman with the appropriate Batman. So as your kind of Dark Knight Rises little section there, that looks nice. Obviously Arkham City, Hush, and obviously Hot Toys have not given us some shelf life for Catwoman, even though they said they would a long time ago, but it hasn't happened. So maybe one day Keaton. But I think those two look great together. They look excellent together. These look really good together. So yeah, this shelf down here not working. It makes no sense. So anyway, just wanted to show you how it looked before I put the boxes back. And that's another thing that's not really going to work once the boxes come back into play. Although I could just leave that the way that is and put the Demon box behind and forget about the Scarecrow box, but then that's going to be drastically different to how everything else looks. Everything else is going to be like that, just simple with the box behind it, and then you're going to have this going on, which might throw the whole shelf off. So that's the kind of thing I'm trying to do, just keep things looking consistent, you know, keep it looking impressive, but you know, trying to make it work. Anyway, so there we go. Let me get back to work with putting these boxes. God, there's a lot of boxes. Look at that. Very, very nice. So yeah, probably going to change this as well, and we'll see what I do about the Myers shelf. Not sure about that. Did change the werewolf pose. Don't like the way that looks. I missed the old pose that he was in when he was kind of running forward. It looks alright though. It could look better. Tempest and Vampirellas. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the box behind them again, because the Vampirella box, I use the Asian version box because it's just a lot smaller than the other version. Where is the Vampirella box? It's here, I know it is. There it is. But that box is really just nice size. I can just put that behind them and that'll look great. The werewolf box is really nice, but way too big to put behind him. It's never going to fit. Obviously the dynamic stand there takes up most of that shelf. But anyway, and the Robocop box is very nice, but very big. It's very deep. There it is. Let me get to work and check back with you in a minute, and we'll see how it looks. honestly, guys, that looks so much better. I'm so glad that it's just, look at the colors, man. It's so vibrant. Especially decided to put Vampirella on this shelf as well, because she's a comic book character. So, I mean, all these guys are comic book characters, right? So, might as well try Vampirella over here on, you know, I used to call it the DC wall, but I got a few Marvel pieces here and there. Deadpool, Spider-Man. It's all my comic book stuff. Batman, look at that. That's freaking sweet. Well, at least we know what it looks like now without the boxes, and we know now that it definitely looks better with the boxes. I mean, come on. That is way more cool. Alright. So, now I'm going to do... Oh man, that really is freaking awesome. Now I'm going to do the other side of the room. That looks so much better. Alright. I'm very, very happy with that. The colours, man, especially on this bottom row. Got some reds, blues, bit of green there with the Joker, some gold, black, more green, purple. Lovely. And Vampirella, I think, really works there, man. That is awesome. Trying to watch out for Ruby. She's here chilling on the carpet. So I've got to put all these boxes now. I'm going to try all these boxes that are left. All of them here. Not those NECA ones, though. Just these big 1/6 scale boxes. I'm going to put them all on this bottom shelf. And then I'm going to put the figures on, and it's a shame though, because I do have a box for Sam Raimi Spider-Man, but it's huge. It's such a great box. In fact, I might get that down, but I haven't got anywhere to put it now. Someone else would have to come out. I can hear a few of you saying, get rid of Vampirella. No. Quite tempted to get rid of Scarecrow. It's from my favourite film, but he's not the most exciting figure to look at, and his box doesn't help. It's very plain. So if I maybe sacrifice Scarecrow, put him up in the loft with the other figures that are currently not on display in the DC world, then maybe we could put the Sam Raimi Spider-Man box there instead. But I do have the box for Superman, but he, you know, his box is huge, and it's a very distinct, unique box, and it's amazing, but it does not fit in with you know what I'm doing here. I tried it once. There is a video on the channel where I did this setup with the Superman box centerpiece. It really did look cool, but it takes up a lot of space, and I need every bit of space I can get. You can see the nice little bit of space between each box. You don't want them pressed up against each other. That looks nasty. So everything has its own little space. That's really nice, man. It's like seeing it for the first time again, honestly. You know, for the last two and a bit years, I've been showing the collection like this, but having it bare for a little while with no boxes, just for about a week, maybe a little bit more than a week it's been, but having them back now, man, I ain't never doing that again. Because this is beautiful. It's unique as well. You don't, like I said, you don't see too many people displaying their figures like this. It's usually, you know, Detolf City. pretty good. I love this side. I like the mix up of the characters, the colours of the boxes, really vibrant again, very eye-catching, very nice to look at. And these two in the middle, their boxes are too big, they're just not going to work here. So like the big chap box is huge, really tall, it's going to throw everything off. Ripley's box is one of the worst Hot Toys boxes designs ever. So I'm definitely not displaying the Ripley box. I really don't like it, even though that figure is incredible. Alien's one of my top 3 films of all time, and the Cool Models Werewolf, his box is amazing, but it's just too big, it's too thick, too deep, and it just wouldn't work. So have to go solo with the Werewolf, but I think he's awesome enough. And plus, I don't know, it keeps a little bit of that thing where you just got a white background, nothing to distract you too much. I mean, there's already enough going on here with the base, and just the awesomeness of this werewolf figure, man. It's an amazing piece, look at that. Absolutely awesome. Pretty damn good posability too. He's just running through the woods, screaming, looking for a victim to tear apart. Yeah, scary stuff. And I just can't bring myself to kind of change this. I always tweak the pose. I can't bring myself to change it. I think Ripley just sort of taking a break, taking a rest. She doesn't realize that the alien is right behind her. Sometimes she does know it's right behind her. Like the last time you saw it with the Tool song playing, she knew. There was no way not to know because it was right up in her grill. But this one, she's just catching her breath. She hasn't quite realized yet that big chap is lurking behind her. So now the problem I run into, I don't know quite what to do about the Myers shelf. There's no boxes for these guys for the most part. They're all custom figures. That's an accident, Hitman pointing his gun at Myers. I wouldn't go doing that, 47. You may be good at what you do, but so you can put your cute little silver baller away. Tempest just looking up at the sky. Looks like it's raining blood. Look at that. That's crazy. So there's no room for these guys now. Hitman, Tempest, and who else? I swear there's a couple more. Oh yeah, the Hush Catwoman. Just don't have space for her on the shelf. It's a damn shame because I do love this figure. Her box isn't the most exciting thing. That could be taken numerous ways, but yeah, there's just no way to put her up there really. And if I do put her with, I could just put her up there with Batman, but then it might throw things off a little bit. Maybe if I just move him a little bit to the side here, and then I just kind of have her resting up against him there so that she stays put. That's not too bad. Could get away with it, but I do want to keep it strictly Batman. So, I'm afraid no visitors. Selena, you'll have to arrange an appointment, and I will allow conjugal visits and all that good stuff. Alright, so I love how that's looking. I am loving that. Sweet. Back to normal. Back to the good stuff. Oh, Christopher Reeve. Sorry, dude. Damn shame. But you don't have a box that can go. Well, you do have a box, but it's damn. It's freaking huge. So where's he going to go now? That's the problem. I never know where to put Christopher Reeve. Sometimes he goes by the TV. There's no room for him there now. I don't know where I'm going to put him. Got me a little spot here for some bits and pieces. Other little doohickeys and doodads. Yep, I don't know. Just gonna have to put you in storage. I guess you're gonna have to go up there. So I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. And over here, that's well, these are the renegades, the ugly ducklings. They just don't fit in. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Your boxes are too big. What can I tell you? And some of you don't have boxes, and they shout back at me. Half of those SOBs don't have boxes. I know, but that's Michael Myers. That's different. So Tempest, I've got to find somewhere to put you. There's no way you can't be on display. You're not going in storage. Hitman, I don't want to put him in storage. I think I'll put him back behind the TV. He used to be hiding behind there, just kind of poking his gun out. So I think that's what we'll do. Just give me a moment here. Should be able to get him back in without disturbing too much. There you go. I like it. It's subtle, but it's very 47. So that's where he shall be. Push him back a little bit. Just trying to get my hand in there and not knock over all this stuff. Come on. There you go. Yep, that's freaking cool. Yep. Tempest. Gotta find somewhere to put you. It's gotta be done. Do you know what? I'm just gonna put you up here, just temporarily. I know it doesn't really look right, but just move this. Whee. Badass skull. Not quite as good as the real thing, but it's damn good. Oh yeah. Oh, and it's quite fitting that she's beside Vampirella as well. So, not that she's a vampire. This is, well, you know the story if you know the channel. There's a video talking all about that. Whoa. Oh man, you always fall over. I mean, to be fair, I knocked you over, but you would have gone over anyway, eventually. Anyone else out there who's got the neck of Pennywise, find that he just won't stand up, even with one of these. Always falls over. Anyway. That's it. I'll be back with you real soon. Got some cool stuff coming up on the channel, and yeah, man, doing the channel full time. So if you want to go ahead and become a Patreon, help the channel survive, keep those reviews coming. It's all quite reliant on Patreon, I'm afraid, at the moment. Hang on a minute. There's Travis friggin' Bickle. Another one that's going to have to go. Not in storage. He's way too cool. And I know when I see Joker on the 4th, I'm going to want to watch Taxi Driver again. So he's going to have to stay there. Camera always makes his coat look the wrong color. It's actually green, but it makes it look whatever color that is. Alright, so yeah, guys, click the link under the video. Become one of the Patreons of the channel. $1 a month if you want. If you're a fan of what I upload and all the content and all the videos, reviews, unboxings, tips, modifications, photo sessions, pose sessions, all that good stuff, then yeah, do consider joining up for $1 a month. It just helps the channel survive. Like I said, I'm doing this full time, and it's not easy, but I'm getting it done, doing it. So yeah, follow me on Instagram, Facebook at DeanKnight333. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so you get notifications every time I upload a video, which is very frequent. And yeah, I'll get back to you if anything changes. Probably going to tweak the Myers section a little bit, put all the cool memorabilia back with them again, the cards, the trading cards, the DVDs, the steel books, the little books and all that cool stuff. So I'll be back with you. Alright, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it. See you soon, take it easy, bye bye.